What's up, YouTube? It's Billy Clinton here, and I'm about to do a budget deck analysis, I guess you would say. If for those people that are hard on cash, if you want to play a good deck this format, here goes some possibilities that you can go into. Alright, first off, I am going to go with Evil Swarms. And Evil Swarms, they, with their power play Ophion, pretty much they can stop a lot of the good decks that are going on right now. Freaking anything with the dragons, rulers, Ophion says no. Sylvans, Ophion says no. Synchro based decks that are coming out, they're trying to promote synchros, Ophion says no. Anything with a level 5 or higher monster in it, Ophion pretty much just says no. And it's a high risk, high reward type deck. But I think it's a good meta call if you want to, have good matchups in like regional play or something along the lines. I think not Black Wings. We'll be talking about those soon though. But Evil Swarms will be doing some damage this format. Alright, next up, since I've already said it, I might as well talk about it now. Black Wings. I like Black Wings. Black Wings, they still have the Gale play, limit your monster to a certain amount of attack. They had this new card, Black Sonic, which is pretty much a Mirror Force and D-Prison at the same time, because it removes all your opponent's attack position monsters, banishes them. That's freaking good, especially for like the hands or whatnot. And I still think they have one of the best first turn plays. Set a Black Wing, Icarus attack, it destroy 2 cards on your opponent's side of the field. That right there is good enough for me. And it's a budget deck. Also, it's one of those decks that can play under skill drain. A lot of the decks I'm going to talk about today can play under skill drain, but that makes it just as nice. You do rank 4 spam skill drain version of this, and I guarantee you'll be having some fun, and your opponent won't. So, with that, next, Bujins. Bujins are actually going down in price, especially with the Yamato reprint. Right now, everything's taking a hit. Their boss monster is like $20, if that. 20 to 15. Sometimes you can pick these up for 15. And yeah, they're still Yamato set 4. As long as you protect Yamato, you're pretty much good to go. GG. So that's all I got to say about that. These next 3 decks are, well, one's not expected, 2 are not expected, and 1 pretty much is. So, Dark World. Dark World, if you play it right, I think it'll do you good in your benefit. 1, it plays good under the skill drain. I think you use skill drain in game 2, but you can play Dark World Turbo and pretty much just get everything in the graveyard game 1 and then play stun game 2 and you'll do fine. Dark World still have one of the best discard outlets in their deck. Pretty much you got 1 that discards, lets you +1 off of the draw. 1 lets you search. This guy lets you blow up. Altogether, I still think this is a really good deck, and it can play skill drain, so another good option for you. Next, the Fire Kings. Fire Kings, almost the same as Dark World, and they can play under skill drain too, which is real crazy. But people thought this took a hit because Rekindling went down to 1, but if you don't realize now, Soul Charge is a card now, so basically you could run 4 somewhat Rekindlings in that deck, except although this does have a little setback to it, usually when you're playing games like, cards with good effects like this one, pretty much nuke everything monster wise, and then you got 1 that nukes traps and spells, and then you got 1 that can nuke basically everything in the deck if you play it. It's the Earthbound Immortal dude. But all in all, I think this is a dark horse in the format. real good, real good. I would highly advise you guys to try this deck if you haven't tried it yet. And last but not least, Light Sworn Rulers. I think this is budget friendly. They got the new starter deck that's out right now. You get it for $10 at Walmart. Everything's common in it, but well, not everything, but you can get all your Light Sworn pieces, your Light Ray Diabloses, and all that good stuff. And these have been reprinted now, so you can basically get those for 2/3s. And the only big thing I think in the deck right now is Curry Bandit. If you want to run Needle's Nest, you can. That'll be a $5 trap for you, but you don't have to. All in all, this deck basically makes you mill everything into the deck and then bring back JD, nuke everything. And if you want to, this deck can play on the skill drain too. So, all in all, a lot of the decks that I've talked about can play on the skill drain. Skill drain is pretty much one of those cards that messes up the format when it comes to the field. It doesn't affect the graveyard, but a lot of decks still operate on the field. And with that being said, there's a quick video on decks that I feel that if you want to be light on the pockets, you can go ahead and play them. There's other decks that I haven't talked about, like Herald of Perfection right now is being played a lot, and it's a pretty cheap deck, and it pretty much stuns you. It says no. It's like Mother May I deck. You can also play Evos if you wanted to. Evos are more diverse with Evo Singularity. Lets you play a level 3, level 4, bring them both back from your graveyard, and you can XYZ with them for Lagia, Doka, or Soda, and that's also real good. It definitely helped the deck a lot. Gravekeepers are budget friendly. You can go to low rarity road there and do your thing. Also, I will talk about this in another segment. One of my buddies is asking me if he thinks that I think that heroes are dead because I play heroes. I play Hero Stun though. I think people are playing the wrong variant when it comes to this format, and that's why they say heroes are dead. Hero Stun and Bubble Beat were both famous in their time, and a lot of people liked the Bubble Beat version versus it, but I've always liked the Stun version of it because you can play triple skill drain in that deck and just go ham and control the game. But yeah, this is Mr. GG signing out.